So what you won't see in this clip, which is pretty funny because I was trying out this new kayak holder thing, wheeling it kind of downhill, and I had it strapped in and it was doing fine, and then when it finally goes out of frame, it came undone, and I just finally sat the kayak down because it came off and started rolling down the hill by itself, which was pretty funny because that was obviously the beginning of this trip. So yeah. So I apologize for the paddle being in your face here, but I just stuck my phone in my shirt and started recording. But I was heading to a waterfall over here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but as we get closer, you'll start to hear it. So yeah. So I'm just going to get this out of the way too. I normally don't wear running shoes to go kayaking. This whole trip was completely spontaneous, so I have on like jeans and my socks pulled up. Like my outfit is just fantastic. So don't come at me in the comments about what I'm wearing. But like I said, it was last minute and I just popped to. So yeah, we'll just ignore that part. So here we are, we finally made it, and how absolutely gorgeous is this? I've been here before where the water was just trickling, so it was nice to see it just flowing like crazy. And at this point, I was contemplating paddling underneath it. So yeah, here we go. I'm thinking about it. I'm getting closer, but I'm really wondering how I'm going to film, paddle, and not sink the kayak at the same time. This was it. I was going back and I was going to do it. I figured, what's the worst that can happen? I could absolutely get soaked, and so I just went for it.
Baby, I'm awake. I'm awake now.
This looks like nothing, but that just scared the absolute crap out of me. That was the biggest flop. Holy mother. Jeez. So yeah, this part scared the crap out of me. I was sitting there filming all nice and serene, and then this thundering sound comes out of nowhere. Actually, until I realized what it was actually pretty cool. So my kayak is around that corner, and where I'm standing is a creek bed of what I've kayaked before, actually. And there's a really cool, like, beautiful, I call it a cave. It's not really a cave, but even beyond this point, way back there is, I mean, that's usually where the water was flowing pretty good. And I actually have video of my fiance sitting on his butt and going down it like a little slide rock area. So yeah, I just wanted to come check this out on foot and see what it looks like when it's dry. So when we kayaked, funny fact, I think I've got video or pictures of it. There were 2 beavers under here, and like the odds of even seeing them, and that's obviously when the water was like up there. And yeah, and this is Beaver Lake, like obviously around to the bigger parts, but yeah, that was kind of crazy. I just like the 2 arches when it comes down, like dips. Over here is really cool too. So at this point I was recording and I swore I could hear something above, and you'll hear me talk about it in the video, but I was expecting to see like a deer or beaver or something. Like I was waiting for it to like jump off up top. It was weird. There is something up there. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just water dripping. I don't know, but there's something up there. Oh. Hi babe, my kayak's way back there. But do you remember this with your mom? And the beaver that we saw, or you saw? It's all dried up, so I'm like walking in the creek bed. I was gonna go check it out. Shoes or something. God, I can hear it and it's all coming back to me, and I remember this and I want to keep going so bad, but I don't feel like I can cross all of this. Dang it. And I feel like it's just around the corner too. Baby, I made it and I hear it. The curiosity's probably gonna kill the freaking cat. Oh, did I see it? Oh my gosh. Oh, baby, I found it. This is where you slid. Oh, shut up. Oh my god. Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I kept coming. This is so freaking cool. This is so awesome. Absolutely gorgeous. What a little gem. I wish this water was hot. I would totally get in it. Oh my gosh. Okay. He's so freaking cool. Aww. I really want to keep going, but I am totally satisfied finding that sweet little spot. And I really need to turn around. Oh my gosh, babe. I'm so happy. This reminds me of you and your mama. I love you. I'm so happy right now. I almost turned around because I was doubting it being full of water, because I was like, I'm literally standing in a dry creek bed at one part, and then like I just, as you can see, it was up like the rushing waterfall. That's where I was headed, and I knew it was here because I've obviously been here before and I kayaked it. That was probably 2 years ago. It's crazy. The water obviously is super low, and I say water, the lake itself. I'm probably gonna die here, and I say die, I'm being very dramatic. Anyway, I was gonna give up, and like I heard the trickling of the water, and then I just kept going and going and got louder and louder. So yeah, I can't believe it. I mean, it's quite a ways back here by foot. It's not too bad, but yeah. What a cool spot. What a cool spot. I'm curious how many people know about it. It's wild. Anyway, my point is that, you shouldn't, obviously proceed with caution, but I kind of had to go past my comfort zone, which is really nothing. It's not like I'm jumping out of an airplane or anything. Just, being back here, being alone, yada yada. My own brain is my own worst enemy. How peaceful it is. One tip I would give when you're crossing things is to do a sturdy kick check. I literally just jumped off of a log and the whole thing gave way underneath my foot. Not a big deal, but I mean, it was a pretty chunky log like this that I thought was fine, and I go to push off of it and it just disintegrated. So unless you want to end up in the water, yeah. So that's where I'm coming from. This water just kind of thins out, it's weird. It goes along here, and it's so clear back here. I mean, Beaver Lake is pretty clear itself, but it's just gorgeous. Obviously, this is really shallow too, but you see what I mean? And then it just stops, and it's like little patches of it from here on out. It's kind of crazy. It is so peaceful out here right now. Like right now, I can't even hear the water. The gushing water that I just came from. And look, there's none to be even seen. It's crazy. But I stopped here because I was walking and I could smell. It's not even like a pine smell. I don't even know what it is. It's like a sweet, I don't even know how to describe it, but it smells so good. And I love paying attention to your senses. You hear things and we smell things when you're out in nature. And I know that sounds really hippie-ish, but man, do we forget, in the hustle and bustle. I saw a bald eagle earlier and 3 Chinooks. I don't know how to say it. I'm not military. My fiance is gonna make fun of me for that one. Yeah, that was kind of crazy to see. I was in the middle of kayaking just before I got here, and heard obviously the loud thumping of the planes. You call them planes? I don't know. Anyway, that was wild. I was like, do I need to take cover? Not funny. Anyway, take heed to your senses. Sharpen your senses. this one in particular. Take the time to slow down, enjoy your food, savor it, listen to the sounds, see what you see, you know, all the things. Maybe I'm talking to someone on here who is blind. Maybe you can only hear me. I'm babbling on. This is what I do. This probably shouldn't be left alone in nature with my phone, with no one to talk to. Welcome to my channel. Guys, can we take a moment? This line right here, all the pines, I don't know if it's even going to show up on camera, but you've got like the fall colors changing, and then you've got like the evergreens up top, the pine trees, and then the cloud just going like hugging the curve of the river, creek, whatever you call this thing. I don't know. There's Old Faithful. Can't even point in the right direction. What am I doing? Okay, time to paddle. Mwah. We're gonna crash. No. Skadoosh. Just want to give you context. I was like paddling away and I turned around and saw this little leaf. I just think it's so cute. Like they say, it's the little things, and it is. Super, super cute. A lot of you are probably wondering how I get the kayak on and off by myself, and I will show you how I do it. I basically do is I got this kayak strap and I just make sure that it goes up and over the kayak, and then I've got the metal bars from the headrest, and that's pretty much it. And I don't worry about it too much because I'm just literally like going up the hill, which is kind of funny because it's more of a pain in the ass. It takes more time to get it on and off than it does to come down to the water, but it is what it is, so no complaints.